Good afternoon, everybody. Come on in. Hope you're having a God bless beautiful Sunday as I am. It is so pretty. The weather is like 74, just about perfect, y'all. So I'm having a real good time enjoying because I can leave my windows open, I can open my door, I can walk out on my porch, and everything is all right, y'all. So y'all rejoice in the Lord that He gives us these seasons. It's what I love. I love it. Okay, what y'all looking at here is a bed of mini potatoes. These have become my little go-tos. I'm sprinkling them with some seasoning that, guess what I am cooking today? I am doing a lamb roast, y'all. I purchased it a few months back. You know how stuff get down in the bottom of the refrigerator and the freezer, honey. I thought, let me get this lamb out of here. So, this is a test kitchen. I've not ever done one of these before. Now my husband had done at times, you know, because he was a cook as well, and he would do a lamb, leg of lamb, and we did lamb chops, but I've never done a roast like this. So the recipe for this is about 3 pounds of potatoes, 1 big onion, a stalk of celery. This is my style. I mean, you got all different kinds of ways, and I've got some lamb seasoning. Someone sent me this lamb and mutton seasoning. I've been had it in my cabinet, so now thank you, dear friend, for sending me this. So I've already put some into my mixture. My mixture is just onion powder, garlic powder, complete seasoning, black pepper, a little bit of smoked paprika, and just put it in there. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to sprinkle me a little bit over these potatoes, and of course I've already got my meat already well seasoned with this. This is not salty, but just a little bit. Sprinkle just a little bit. Now, this is, y'all, this is a 6 pound, there it comes, there it is, y'all, wait for it, a 6 pound lamb roast. Isn't she lovely? So I'm laying it right on top of those potatoes, and I'm going to put it in, I'm going to put a tent over it, and I'm going to put it into the oven, and I'm just going to put just a little bit of broth in the bottom of the pan. A little bit, not a lot. Oh, and I've got, y'all see the rosemary on there. Rosemary is one of the seasonings that goes in here. I'm praying, and I'm going to make probably sort of like a, well, it won't be mint, but I'm going to make a little bit of a glaze to go with it, or dipping sauce, whatever you want to call it, to go with that. And we're going to see what happens. Okay, y'all, so y'all work with me now. Like I say, I have not done this before, so we're gonna let it rip. Y'all know me and my butter. I'm gonna add everything I think I want to add. So anybody that is an expert on cooking lamb, if you're the lamb expert, by all means, I'm gonna put me some butter. I just feel like it needs butter. Why am I thinking it needs butter, y'all? Okay. A little soft butter on there so I can spread it. Just let it drizzle on there. I just feel like lambs, you know, little lamb, after we eating a little lamb, so we just gonna treat it real nice. We're gonna put some butter. And I know there's fat on lamb. I understand that, but that's just something I want. This is just something I want. This is my little twist. Y'all know I have to always have my little twist. And I'm going to put this into the oven 2.5 to 3 hours. Again, if anybody, I decided this is going to be my own recipe, so I decided I wasn't going to Google how long and all that. I'm just going to put it in like I would bake anything else. And put all the good seasonings on there. And I'm going to start it out with a tent. And I think I'm going to take my tent off because I want it to brown and get all crisp. I want that top part to be crusty, y'all. I'm sort of late getting started today because I had to run to the store. So y'all, all right, that works out. Y'all go to the store. And then I changed my menu. I was going to do this with Brussels sprouts. And I didn't get a chance to go to Sam's Club because Sam's Club is where I like to go get my Brussels sprouts. They have the best Brussels sprouts, y'all. The best. So I didn't want to from somewhere else. So I ended up going to Food Lion. And they had the prettiest collards because I was almost going to do cabbage. So I thought, man, let's switch it up and do collards. So this is going to go into the oven right now for the better part of 3 hours. Make sure I got enough. I think this is the only thing I'm going to put. Well, y'all know if I'm doing collards, I got to have some cornbread. All right, there we go. Whew. This thing here probably weighs 20 pounds because the meat is... Ew. Okay. It's in the oven. I got it on 375 for right now. Because I saw one recipe, it called for, sorry about that. It called for, I think 450 maybe it was. And I might up that heat a little bit. Because I feel in my bones that the heat needs to be a little bit high. So, the other thing that I'm cooking, y'all, collard greens. I got my pot on for my collards. I got my ham bone in there cooking. I'm not going to put a whole bunch of ham hocks and greasy stuff in there. Simply because I'm trying to, you know, we have to try to do better in some ways about certain stuff. So what I'm going to do, let y'all see these collards are beautiful. Let me see. So I got my water ready for my collards, and all I got to do is get them out of the sink. I'm having calamity over here, y'all. A little calamity. That's all right. Okay. So, I'm going to let y'all just peep at my collards because I'm getting ready to start chopping them and putting them into my collard pot. Look at those collards. Are they pretty or what? They are so pretty. I couldn't help but buy these collards. I thought, now, you know, you don't need to stop and wash and clean collards, but I did. So we're going to have some good fresh collard greens to go with that lamb and that fried chicken and those potatoes. So y'all hold on. Oh, and I'm going to bring out my leftover mac and cheese as well and make a pan of cornbread. So that's in making a blueberry cobbler, I think. So y'all hang tight now because I got to get these collards going. Aren't those pretty, y'all? They are all nice and chopped and ready to go into my pot here shortly. Just want to come back and let y'all see where I was. So while I was gone, I went ahead and finished washing my collards and got them all nice and chopped up. So that's half the battle there with collard greens. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, y'all, in go the collards. What I'm going to do is just do half and half, and I'll come back, let these cook down, put in the other half. I got my big old pot today, y'all. Okay. This is a soup pot, actually. But it also works well for greens when you got a lot of greens like this, or a lot of whatever. So what I'm going to do is just get them all stirred up in there. In my water, I put some, about a 1/4 cup of vinegar. And a couple tablespoons of brown sugar. A teaspoon of salt. And then I'm putting a little bit of complete seasoning on top there. And of course, I already had my ham bone in, so we're going to stir these up and put the lid on them. Oh, they're cooked down already. Okay, I might be able to get the rest of these on in there. One thing thing. I had my water really rolling, real good and hot, so that those greens will be moving in there. Okay. Yeah, I think I can get all of them in here now. Okay. These will be ready in about an hour. I'm not sure if these are the cabbage collards. I'm just not sure. These collards are so big and pretty. I'm just not sure if these are the cabbage collards or which one. Usually they will have a sign out there where they'll say local collards, cabbage collards, or whatever. And they didn't look like the Georgia hard green collards that I grew up on. Them bad boys, you had to cook them 3-4 hours. So honey, when they got done, you had something good on your hands. So we're gonna go ahead and stir these up a little bit. And that juice, let them cook on down. So I probably got 2 quarts of water in there. And these will cook down, cook way down. That ham meat get all stirred around in there. Okay, cover it up and let them rip. Start out on high heat, and then when they start boiling real good, I'll turn it down and let them simmer, like I said, for about 45 minutes to an hour. We'll be back. Alright, y'all, I got that first pan of chicken going, getting ready to do a blueberry cobbler right quick. Got my blueberries. I'm going to add a cup and a half of sugar to a pound of blueberries, a teaspoon of vanilla flavor, a half a teaspoon of allspice, and a half a stick of butter. And my crusts are already made, of course, by Food Line. So hold on just a second. Okay, y'all, the lamb is out of the oven. However, it's not done. I don't know what's going on with it. But what I did, y'all know I'm not going to be outdone. I went ahead and sliced it and put some juice and potatoes over here in another pan. So that's the lamb. The lamb is ready enough to eat, but I'm going to put it back in the oven. I got to study up on lamb shoulders. Anywho, those are the collard greens and the fried chicken. And of course, there's my cornbread, y'all. And we get ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy this meal. The blueberry cobbler is still in the oven. It'll be out shortly. But we're going to work on the lamb. You know, I guess you just have to be a lamb cooker. I don't know. And I know lamb is not supposed to be cooked all the way through to turn to gray color like regular meat. It's supposed to have a little pinkish tint. But I explained to y'all, my family don't like pink meat, so that subtle was a challenge for me. So that's why I went ahead and sliced some and put it in a pan. Hopefully it's going to be nice and tender and good. Of course, the gravy and all that tastes wonderful, y'all. So we're getting ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy. I got some of my adopted grandchildren here, so I know they're ready to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and let them have at it and get them a plate of food here. And we're going to get this show on the road. So those are my fellows over there. They're ready to eat, y'all. So y'all hold on. Blueberry cobbler ready. All we need is the ice cream on top, y'all. Okay, y'all, doesn't that pie and ice cream look good? That's my blueberry cobbler, and I had some blueberries left over. Some ice cream, just put it right there together. Y'all know that's good. Anywho, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. The video today is sort of chopped up a little bit, but I wanted to put it up there for y'all anyway. The lamb didn't do what I really wanted to do today, but it did enough for us to be able to eat it. So, you know, like I say, sometimes it's trial and error. That was my first lamb. It was a lamb shoulder, I believe. But anyway, after a while, it turned out good. Y'all know I wrestled with it till I got it like I wanted it, as far as taste is concerned. So anyway, I encourage you, sometimes when you're cooking, things don't turn out quite like you want, just keep working with it. It'll work. Listen, that was a big old piece of meat. Big old piece of meat. But anyway, everybody loved it. After a while, we got it right. So I was even smart enough to make some nice dessert today. This is blueberry cobbler with some good old vanilla, homemade vanilla ice cream. We're going to sit back and relax. And the boys were all here, so I was glad I made that cobbler and had the ice cream on hand. This was just another little celebration because today was actually Kareem's birthday, so we just let it keep going. He and Tansy's birthday is actually on the 26th. So every opportunity we get, we go ahead and try to celebrate. So we celebrating September birthdays through the end of the month. So anywho, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Keep those prayers going up. Do something kind for someone. Please pray without ceasing and resolve those unresolved issues and make your life easier. Until I decide to cook again, love you guys. Thank y'all for stopping in. Thank you for all your prayers, your comments, and your compliments. Until I decide to cook again now, love you. Toodaloo.